Some local researchers here in San Diego tell me their NIH grants are being impacted. One says that their grant is being paused. Another says it was cut entirely with just 3 months left of funding.
Right now, we're experiencing a lot of chaos.
That's Dr. Davey Smith from UC San Diego Health, who specializes in infectious diseases.
There's quite a few cuts that have already happened to myself and a few of my colleagues.
The cuts Smith is talking about are to NIH grants. He tells me roughly $2.5 million in annual NIH grant funding for about 16 clinical trials, which includes his for a new vaccine for those with HIV, are being put on pause. An executive order from President Donald Trump calls for cuts on wasteful spending when it comes to grants and other contracts.
There has to be a better way to wind down trials if they are expensive, rather than just tossing them out so quickly. There are real safety concerns and patient ethics here.
Additionally, ABC News has reported there have been some research grants canceled by the agency related to studies involving DEI, LGBTQ+ issues, and gender identity.
We received a stop work order essentially effective immediately, with the opportunity to appeal.
Dr. Susan Littles from UC San Diego Health and also specializes in infectious diseases. She tells me she got a notice that a grant for an HIV prevention drug study she collaborated with the SDSU researcher was cut roughly 2 weeks ago. Little read directly from the notice.
This is a quote: "Research programs based on gender identity are often unscientific, have little identifiable return on investment, and do nothing to enhance the health of many Americans." None of that is true.
There's a worry about what this means for future researchers.
I think that people who are just getting ready to start their careers are going to have to think long and hard about whether or not they want to be physician scientists, if they can rely on funding for those research projects.
I reached out to both the NIH and the White House for comment. The NIH sent me a list of canceled contracts, but no additional comment. I haven't heard back from the White House at this time. Ryan Hill, ABC 10 News.
Today, thousands of UC healthcare workers across California walked the picket line demanding change. 10 news cameras were in La Jolla as a sea of green and blue took over the sidewalks. Near UC San Diego Medical Center, the union filed an unfair practice charge. They claim the UC health system is not coming to the table with a fair proposal. The workers are fighting for more affordable insurance costs and help with staffing.
Me personally have to care for 24 ICU patients plus up to 15.
UC Health sent us a statement which reads in part, quote, "Since the last strike, UC has continuously communicated with the unions to try and close these contracts." It goes on to say the filing of an unfair labor practice charge is based on unsubstantiated allegations.
Now, the ABC 10 News Pinpoint Weather Super 7-Day Forecast.
And we are seeing some showers rolling through the county right now as we look at all the clouds over Mount Soledad or from Mount Soledad over La Jolla. Shower activity mostly light, but we've had a little bit of a moderate shower here or there. Most of the activity so far has been up in the North County. We'll continue to see that as we head into the rest of tonight and into the morning tomorrow. So you may run into some wet roads for your morning commute. And we are mostly seeing the precipitation in the form of snow in Mount Laguna and Palomar because it is freezing there. Not expecting much, but when all is said and done by Thursday afternoon, we may see 1 to 3 inches of snow for those higher mountain elevations. It is cold though. We're in the 50s for most of us. Ramona and Alpine, Campo in the 40s right now, 50s also in the deserts, and still pretty gusty. In fact, the airport is seeing gusts up to 24 miles per hour right now. The same at Mount Laguna, Harrison Park up to 32, the same in Boulevard. So we still are in that wind advisory until 2 a.m. across the entire county. So still dealing with those gustier winds for a couple more hours. Tomorrow will still be cool and breezy, and we will see a chance for some showers anywhere in the county besides the deserts. But the coast of the valleys, your best chance will be in the morning and then again in the evening. The mountains, you actually have a chance for showers at any point tomorrow, even into the afternoon. And above 4,000 to 4,500 feet, it will be in the form of snow. So this is the storm system that we are tracking. Oh, you can see a thunderstorm popped up. That happened last night too. So there is a lot of instability. There is also a slight chance for thunderstorms to happen here locally. Best chance is going to be tomorrow, really into Thursday. So tomorrow morning, not everybody's going to see rain, but we will see some. And you can see that snow in the mountains. Into the afternoon, it's mostly focused over the mountain locations. And then into Wednesday evening, into Thursday, we're going to see that chance for showers pretty much anywhere in the county, even a slight chance in our desert communities by Thursday. Not expecting a lot of snow, but you can see it's focused over Mount Laguna and Palomar Mountain. 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. Again, most of that coming through over the next couple of days. However, there is a small chance for even a few showers to linger into Friday in the mountains. So there's your best chance for rain for the coastal inland neighborhoods in the morning and then again in the evening. Most of the day will be dry. On Thursday, that changes. We could see showers at any point during the day on Thursday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're warming into the 70s along our coast. Inland neighborhoods will be in the 70s by Saturday and closer to 80 Sunday and Monday. So just a couple more days of these chilly temperatures. Partial clearing into the afternoon for the coast and the valleys. Temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s for most of us. In fact, temperatures tomorrow are going to be trending as cool as they were today, which is anywhere from 5 to 20 degrees below average. Campo should be closer to 71. 50 is what I'm forecasting tomorrow. 21 degrees below average. The biggest spread will be in the mountain and desert areas, but the coast and the valleys about 5 to 15 degrees cooler than average. Temperatures warming into the 60s by the weekend in the mountains, and any snow that does fall will be melted off by then. And the deserts, not expecting a lot of rain, but it will continue to be pretty breezy the next couple of days, just not as windy as today.
Every April and May, shelters are flooded with hundreds of vulnerable kittens who need special care. After the break, the partnership helping save more kittens.
Skycam Views, sponsored by Carlsbad Solar.